Come on through, Cookie. I want to pull my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, okay, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 8, Episode 12. Now, is it me, or does it seem as though Todd is not even present in the whole baby thing? You don't want the baby to wear sandals. You don't want elephants and characters on the wall. You don't want this. You don't want that. All you've done is fuss the whole time. Every time I've heard anything about the baby or anything like that, Todd's always on some, just, I don't know, like you just try to be relevant for the scene, so you just throw something out there. Like you really don't, I don't know, something ain't right. And I'm gonna tell you, Todd and Kandi have been very uninteresting to me lately. And they should be. It should be like, you should be happy to see them because of the whole baby coming thing. But it's just like, get them the fuck on. Get them off of here. And it's not so much Kandi. It's more Todd. Todd's really getting on my nerves. And he just seemed like he ain't all in. I don't know. It's just stupid. And then we had the whole scene where they had a baby class and then somebody come in to teach him how to change a diaper and this, that, thing, and the other. Whatever. It just made him look like an idiot to me. So, moving on. Kim. We go over Kim's house. And there's this woman we meet, her name Victoria. Now, Victoria comes in and Kim says, "This is my stylist, Victoria." You got a stylist, honey? Oh. So somebody tells you to fuck yourself up like you do. Oh, okay. And then we look at Victoria. She comes in. And Kim's like, she has great hair. And I'm looking like, where? Then it all just started making sense. I'm sitting there looking at Victoria over here. Her hair is a fucking mess. And look like if somebody walked by with a motherfucking cigarette and an ash flick, it's going, whoof. And Kim sitting beside her, and she got the same thing, but she got it pulled back on a ponytail. Look, whatever. And I guess it makes sense, because if you like that shit, then I guess you do like that shit you got up on your head. Fucking mess. Fucking mess. But anyway, Victoria's going to help Kim plan this brunch. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't think that Kim's intentions were shady in the least with the brunch. And I think she thought she had something cute going. You know, introducing some of her way of doing things and her way of looking at things into the circle. I think she had good intentions, but it just came off bad. She did a message, a pre-recorded message to invite the ladies to the brunch, and it was a beatless brunch, so it's going to be no makeup, you know, or as little makeup as possible. And I kind of understood, knowing who we're dealing with, I understood it. I understood the reactions, and it didn't surprise me that the reactions would be the way that they were. I mean, all the way down, like Cynthia was, I'm bothered. Phaedra, whatever. Kandi was like, girl, absolutely. And that motherfucking Kenya gonna say, really, bitch? I expect each last one of them. And I'm not their friends. So I don't know why Kim couldn't get it, but every last one of them reacted to that invitation just how I thought they would. So I was like, okay. So it was what it was. So we'll get back to that in a minute. Let's talk about this meeting that Cynthia had. I can't even tell you what the fuck Cynthia talked about with her staff. I was so preoccupied with the two males in the room. That Satchel, I think he's the editor or something for her. This motherfucker, I don't know where he got that fucking ugly ass goddamn. Was it a sweatshirt or a sweater with those roses on it with his big ass? And it was 3 sizes too small. And then I'm like, that's too little. And it was ugly. I mean, it was ugly. It was like he was going to, you know how they have at Christmas time those ugly sweater parties? That's what that shit looked like. That shit was just ugly. Hands down, ugly. Wasn't no way to get around. That motherfucker was ugly. Then it was too small. It's hugging his fucking gut. Then I'm looking at him. He took his hat off. I'm gonna need you to go somewhere with that big hairline. Because that's what it is. A big hairline. It was like he had a big hairline and it was back far. It was just, I was, what the fuck is going on? Then his teeth. He had an overbite from hell. I said, why? I don't know. And maybe I'm being shady. I could be. I know y'all leave it in the comments. Maybe I'm being shady. But his looks was just really fucking with me. Big hairline, big head. Fucked up. That fucking over. I can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all, everybody's claiming to be so much, honey, and y'all can't stop at a dentist. And this was really a bad episode for orthodontia. Really, it really was. Then you got this other dude that was sitting over here that had the sunglasses on that they weren't Cynthia Bailey sunglasses, so she read his ass. But that motherfucker looked like a blaxploitation movie throwback. I said, what is really going on here? So I don't even know, y'all. Y'all can put it in the comments what that meeting was about. I don't even know what Cynthia was talking about. Them two motherfuckers had me so thrown back till I just missed the whole point of the meeting. And I'm telling you, that motherfucking big hairline was really too much. Satchel, that either you gonna wear hats or you gonna go with a bald head. But ain't no motherfucking hairline start back here. I said, this George Jefferson shit? No, ma'am. Anyway, then like I said, bad day for meetings. Porsha, we're at Porsha's office. She's just getting to work, getting her makeup done. She got these braids. This woman, again, preoccupied. I don't really know what they were talking about either. Because I'm looking at this woman and her mouth was really doing me in. She was a yuck mouth bitch. Her fucking teeth, they both sets was protruding. The top and the bottom was protruding out. And it just was giving me very much American Werewolf in London. And then she had spaces in between her teeth. Just fucked up. I was like, child, Andy, these folks need some dental coverage, honey. This shit ain't working out. It was just bad. So I'm sorry, but I don't really know what they was talking about either, because her mouth was really giving me the, her mouth gave me the willies, and then her teeth wasn't white either. I was like, ew. And then your face is all made up. So you drawing attention to your mug, and your teeth look like some shit. No, ma'am. Moving the fuck on. So, Kandi and Kenya rode to the brunch together. Kandi is a goddamn shit starter. She was late, as usual. They were running late. And Kandi was just instigating. Because Kenya already was up in her shit, up in her feelings in the car on the way there. And Kandi was steadily egging her on. Kandi gonna say, well, girl, listen. If she say something to you about your makeup, because, you know, Kenya came with full face beat down. Because everybody know Kenya got bad skin. So Kenya ain't going nowhere without no motherfucking makeup on. And I don't fucking blame her. Ain't no need for Kenya to ever set herself up. She knows what her limitations are. Kenya Moore has always had bad skin. Even when she was a beauty princess. You know, she's a pageant girl. She always has skin problems. She's always battled with skin problems. And you can't read her because the bitch is always, she always be together. She's always together. So nobody can read a bitch with acne that keep her face beat. It is what it is. Y'all say what y'all want to say about Kenya. You're not going to come for that motherfucking hair, and you're not going to come for that motherfucking makeup because her hair is always done and her makeup's always done. She be lying about the hair. You know, she got a lot of hair, but she wear extensions too. So she can say what she want to say. She got some pieces that she be throwing in there here and there too. But you can't read her because her hair's always done and her motherfucking makeup's always done. So I don't blame her. Bitch, I would have went without my makeup on either. So, but the thing is, I'm going to say this. She was the one that really was in her feelings about it. She should have gone. She should not have attended the party because she really felt some kind of way about it. And naturally, when they got there, she got started. You know, as soon as the room quieted down and they were eating, Kenya started. You didn't have to start. You shouldn't have even gone. If you were feeling some kind of way before you even got there. Her, Kim and Kim and Kenya are going to implode, and I think it's getting ready to happen next week. But yeah, I just think that Kenya, there was no need for the clash. It was good for the show, but Kenya just shouldn't have gone. And Kandi should shut her pregnant ass up and stop instigating shit. Porsha, why you greedy, bitch? She ain't got. Now you want some etiquette. That bitch on. I smell fried chicken. I said, who does that? Who comes into a brunch at someone's house and then gets on at the front door? You ain't even got past the threshold door. I smell fried chicken. I said, that's a mess. But I have to laugh. Y'all know I don't like Porsha all like that. But bitch, you was talking about fried chicken, child, on a commercial break. Y'all know I went in there and set me up to fry me some chicken. So don't judge me, whatever. But I wasn't at the threshold of everybody's motherfucking house. I was at my own goddamn house making chicken. But yeah, my fat greedy ass, they were talking about chicken, so I went and I fucking made me some. Say what you want. Don't judge me. Anyway, so during the party, Cynthia brought up that whole thing with the whole thing with the commercial for her and Kenya working alongside with Kim. So she brought all that up and she said she wanted to do her commercial in Jamaica and they just gonna make it to a girls trip. So everybody can go except for Kandi. Good. Anyway, that damn Phaedra. Phaedra done, she's so shady. Just sit around taking a dig. She goes and throws a little dig on in there and goes say, is it a couple's trip? I guess I better get in touch with Kenya and find out her little find out the number for her dating service and get me a date. Now that's unnecessary. And you know what? This is, it was funny, the little comments and stuff that Phaedra makes in her confessionals in the beginning of the season. It's getting old. You're nasty. You're really nasty in these confessionals, Phaedra. And it's starting to get old. And the thing that I really don't like, I don't like this tearing Apollo up, this tearing Apollo down week to week to week. It's getting to be overkill. Like it's like your sole purpose is just tearing him down, tearing him down, tearing him down. Come on, bitch, for real. For real, because you're really, I mean, we were rolling with you and rocking with you, but we ain't gonna sit here and believe that you didn't know nothing that he had going on. So for you to just sit here and just keep tearing him down, stop. It's a little bit of overkill. You need to stop. And Aiden ain't that motherfucking sad either. You know, you keep trying to paint this picture of Aiden that's so sad. Aiden ain't sad. Aiden is in kindergarten. Aiden ain't thinking about you or Apollo. Now, let's just be honest, okay? I got small kids. I've been through kindergarten. They ain't thinking about your motherfucking ass. They're thinking about the next cheeseburger from McDonald's. Stop it. Just stop. Moving the fuck on. Kenya. Kenya, yeah, she made a big deal about the invite, and she don't think it's right that anybody tells her how to do and how to dress, and she felt like Kim was taking a dig at her and this, that, and the other. It was just Kenya being Kenya. She's being extra. And if you really felt that way, you just shouldn't have came. Now, at the same time, Kim, you shady. You know, Kim's shady, and Kim will start. If you all notice, Kim is starting to act more. She's getting very comfortable, and she's starting to act more like Regine. Just keep watching, pay attention, and I think it's all gonna come to a head this week coming up, honey. When they attack that attack Sweet Bottoms, honey. It's gonna be a problem. But I'm seeing more and more her regime coming out, honey. Kim got some shit for us that's coming up. But anyway, so Cynthia decides she's gonna have a meeting with they were gonna do it separately, like pitching their ideas, and said we'll just do it together. So she set up a time to meet with Kenya and Kim. Kenya just literally didn't show up. She didn't show up. She ain't worry about it. She ain't call, no show. So that's like any job. No call, no show, baby, no job. That's just the way it goes. No call, no show, no job. That's everywhere I ever known of. Cynthia called her, said, "Oh, I'm just gonna set up another time and then I'll meet with you, whatever." Her and Kim went on. Kim was very professional this whole time. Kim has been very professional, very tactful. But we all knew Kim don't want to work with Kenya. She don't even want to be bothered. And she makes little digs. Like I said, she's getting more and more like Regine. You know, she's very dismissive. She's very shady. Yeah, she's shady. She's starting to fit in. And Cynthia got all in her feelings. Talking about, oh, when I went to do life twirls on, you know, I was right there where I was supposed to be. Well, bitch, that was for you. There was something for you to benefit from it. You wanted to be on camera, and you went ahead and you did that. And you know, Kenya ain't all that interested. She ain't all that interested. She don't want to work with Kim. She really don't. She don't really want to work with Kim, and Kim don't want to work with her. But you keep on pushing. Don't fuck around and end up without either one of them. You need to let it go. And then when you got all in your feelings, what are you all in your feelings for? Go sit down, Cynthia. Stop it. And I think she just needs to stop pushing. It just got on my nerves. But that's basically it. That's all that happened. Kenya wasn't thinking about them. She was not thinking about Cynthia's ass. Kenya was sitting over there staring at that motherfucking Matt. Matt was over at the house with some sweatpants and shit on, Annie, and a little t-shirt, little tank top on, Annie. She's over there staring at him and paying no attention and throwing slight gestures so he could stick her in her pussy. She wasn't thinking about no motherfucking Cynthia. And guess what? That Matt's all right with his cockeyed self. He cockeyed. He a little cockeyed, but the body's right. So, yeah, go on, Kenya. Anyhow, so that's it. That's all. That's all that we had. Thumbs up, thumbs down. You guys know how that works. I will see y'all next Sunday. All right, guys. Bye.